British courts have found Adam guilty of praying to God silently in his mind for 3 minutes in an abortion buffer zone. This is the first known conviction of a thought crime in modern British history. So, Army vet convicted of praying silently near an abortion facility.
The fact there's something, the fact that that they've combined words and came up with a thought crime. And that's like Minority Report, Ken. They were arresting folk for committing murder before they'd committed murder because they thought about committing murder or something like that.
There was a
You seen that film back in the day?
What?
Minority Report. That's essentially what it is, isn't it?
Well, it's based on George Orwell's 1984. That was the whole thing. You had the thought police, that you had digital surveillance. This book was written in 1948, if I'm not mistaken, and it was a look into the future. And Orwell wrote that you had a TV that would monitor you, and you had cameras all around the city, and there was 3 essentially world states. And the state wanted to have everyone thinking a certain way, and if you said anything against the state, or if you thought anything against the state, you were put in a prison camp.
That's like almost Equilibrium. You mean that movie?
Aye.
Like, surely we just need to go back to just the good old foundations. Right and wrong, these are the core laws in place, you know. Why was he praying outside an abortion clinic? Was it like a protest or something?
Andy, whose information appears in to be Adam Smith Connor, found themselves entangled in the legal system, not for actions but for what he was thinking or praying about silently near an abortion clinic in Bournemouth. Here's the gist. The incident. Andy, an army veteran who served in Afghanistan, was charged and convicted for silently praying in a buffer zone around an abortion clinic.
What's a buffer zone?
The zone was established under the Public Spaces Protection Order, which prohibits various activities, including what could be interpreted as protests against abortion. Whether thoughts or actions, in this case a silent prayer, conviction hinges on the interpretation that his silent prayer constituted an act of disapproval regarding abortion, which was banned in these buffer zones. The court gave him a conditional discharge, meaning he'll face further sentencing only if he commits another offence within 2 years and is ordered to pay significant legal costs.
Alright, so they've let him off and they chose to make an example of him.
Madness. Absolutely, it's madness.